Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic hits a little too close to home for some of us, myself included sometimes. Living paycheck to paycheck, even with a seemingly solid six-figure salary. Believe it or not, it's a surprisingly common situation. But fear not, my financially fabulous friends, because we're about to break it down and dish out some real, actionable tips to help you ditch the paycheck to paycheck struggle bus. So, why does this happen? Well, sometimes lifestyle creeps up on you like a pair of comfy sweatpants that mysteriously shrink in a dryer. You think you're good, but then suddenly, that fancy new gadget you needed throws your whole budget out of whack. Let's get started. Tip number 1. Track your spending. Become a money detective. Ever feel like your money disappears into a financial black hole? The first step to conquering this paycheck to paycheck struggle is becoming a money detective. Grab a notebook, your favorite budgeting app, or even a trusty spreadsheet. Heck, if your ferret has a knack for numbers, enlist his help, although treats might be bribery. For a whole month, track every single penny you spend, from that morning latte to that evening streaming service binge. Don't be afraid to get granular. Categorize your expenses like groceries, transportation, entertainment, and that mysterious miscellaneous category that always seems to swallow a surprising amount of cash. There are free budgeting apps that make tracking fun and easy. Imagine colorful pie charts showing exactly where your money goes. Think of it like a financial treasure map. By tracking where your money flows, you'll uncover hidden spending areas you can adjust and free up cash for the things you truly value. So, grab your detective hat and magnifying glass, figuratively speaking, and let's find that missing money together. Tip number 2. Budget like a boss, even if you hate spreadsheets. Listen, spreadsheets can be the financial equivalent of watching paint dry. But budgeting doesn't have to be a chore. There are tons of budgeting apps with sleek interfaces and fun features. Some even let you categorize expenses with emojis. Think pizza slice for takeout or movie reel for entertainment. They can also be super customizable, so you can track everything from that daily latte habit to that once-a-year splurge on concert tickets. Imagine your budget as a financial dashboard. Like the kind superheroes use to monitor villain activity, except instead of evil layers, you're tracking your spending. Each category is a different gauge. Rent, groceries, entertainment, and even a guilt-free fun category because hey, you deserve it. This way, you can see exactly where your money's flowing and adjust spending habits if a certain category, like online shopping sprees, is overflowing with red. Tip number 3. Beware of lifestyle inflation. Let's face it, that raise feels amazing. Suddenly, you have more wiggle room in your budget. But beware the sneaky culprit of lifestyle inflation. It'll sneak in and devour that extra cash faster than a raccoon with the week-old bagel. Remember those comfy sweatpants? They used to be perfect, but now let's just say they leave little to the imagination. Lifestyle inflation works the same way. That bigger apartment might seem tempting, but is the extra space truly necessary, or is your current place perfectly functional? Think about it. A bigger space often means higher rent, utilities, and maybe even furniture you don't necessarily need. The same goes for that fancy new car with all the bells and whistles. Sure, it's sleek, but is it significantly better on gas compared to your reliable and paid-off current ride? Do the heated seats and moonroof truly justify the extra monthly payment that could be going towards your savings or dream vacation? It's all about differentiating between needs and wants. Challenge yourself to find joy in what you already have. Maybe treat yourself to a fancy dinner once in a while, but skip the daily Starbucks runs and explore brewing your own coffee at home. You might be surprised at how much you save and how good a homemade latte can be. Tip 4. Automate your savings and watch your money magically multiply. Ever heard of that saying, out of sight, out of mind? It applies perfectly to your savings account. Here's a jetty mind trick for your finances. Set up automatic transfers from your checking to your savings. Treat it like the electricity bill you absolutely can't ignore. This way, you won't be tempted to spend that money on that fleeting latte trend. Remember unicorn frappuccinos? No judgment. Think of it like a financial magic trick. Let's say you automate a weekly transfer of just $50. Over a year, that's a whopping $2,600. Bam! Suddenly, that new gaming console or a weekend getaway with your besties doesn't seem like a distant dream anymore. Plus, watching your savings account steadily climb is weirdly satisfying. It's like a financial fitness tracker showing your progress. Alright folks, we're halfway through. And hopefully, you're feeling empowered to take control of your finances. But wait, there's more. Let's dive into a few more ways to break free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Tip number 5. Explore extra income streams. Who says your paycheck is your only financial BFF? There's a whole world of side hustles out there waiting to be explored. Unleash your inner entrepreneur and see if you have a hidden talent that can turn into a cash cow. Maybe you're a whiz at baking delicious cookies. Start a small homemade bakery selling your treats at local farmers markets or online. Got a knack for photography? Offer your services for events or sell your stunning nature shots as stock photos. The beauty of a side hustle is the flexibility. Love early mornings? Become a dog walker and get paid to get some exercise with furry friends. More of a night owl? Try online freelance writing or graphic design. You set the hours and work when it fits your schedule. Even small amounts of extra income can make a big difference. Think of it as a financial power-up, a little boost to your budget that can help you reach your savings goals faster or finally snag that dream gadget without guilt. So, ditch the fear and tap into your hidden talents. You might be surprised at what you can achieve. Tip number 6. Negotiate. Don't be shy. Let's face it, talking salary can feel like walking a tightrope over a pit of hungry alligators. But here's the secret weapon. Companies expect negotiation. They budget for it. So, why not leverage your value and see if you can snag a raise? Do your homework beforehand. Research average salaries for your position and experience in your area. Document your accomplishments, those presentations that saved the day, the projects you spearheaded that boosted profits. Feeling prepared is like having financial armor. It boosts your confidence and helps you present a strong case. Remember, negotiation is a conversation, not a battle. Focus on what you bring to the table and be open to discussing a mutually beneficial outcome. Who knows? With a little research, a sprinkle of confidence, and maybe a touch of negotiation magic, you could be walking out with a raise that puts that paycheck-to-paycheck struggle to bed for good. Remember, even small changes can make a big difference. Eating out less is a classic money saver, but who wants boring meals? Explore budget-friendly recipes online, transform leftovers into creative new dishes, and unleash your inner kitchen warrior. Suddenly, those restaurant bills won't seem so tempting, and you'll be fueling your body with delicious, budget-conscious meals. So, take control. Break the cycle and say goodbye to the paycheck-to-paycheck struggle bus for good. What do you think about this topic? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nordel Media channel. Until next time, see you!